So right now, the difficulty with being a creator online, creative online, is not the money, it's not the client. For most people who are probably not making money or not making enough money, the most difficult part right now is the uncertainty that is this how is tomorrow gonna be like? Okay, most businesses, most individuals, in fact, not just creatives, most people have a job, right? They're like, how is tomorrow? What is tomorrow gonna look like? With AI threatening to take jobs, threatening to ruin careers, to just disrupt industries at will, which is it's doing quite well. I'm sorry. Most people are uncertain, and that is why I'm making this video, because I've come to a realization that has practically changed everything for me. Well, not yet in practice, but mentally it has. Okay, so back then in 2022, right? We were into blogging. I was a blogger. Yes, creating content live was good. Okay, all you had to do is write content for an hour or two, especially when your blog was already doing well. 1 hour, 2 hours, you're done for the day. In the end of the month, at the end of the month, hundreds of dollars. Nobody was stopping you from enjoying life, okay? And there were people like, you know, girls like Michelle, which was one of the ladies who inspired me into this blogging thing. She was making like $100,000 per month. That was crazy, man. That was crazy, woman. Anyway, so so back then it was good. It was good. And then 2022, September 2022, we got a news that ChatGPT is here. And I can remember one of my friends asking me, do you really think that blogging was gonna die as a business? Is it something that could go down? I should have known that that was a question from God. Like, I could literally should have taken it like that. But then I was like, it's not possible. I mean, people read content all day long. The other reason I had that belief was that I trusted in Google more than I should. Okay, so it wasn't a coincidence that I got that question. So I mean, we should really pay attention to some of the things that happen in our lives when somebody pulls out a question that has never been asked before. I don't care how stupid it sounds. Sometimes you really just have to pay attention. 2022 September, ChatGPT lands, and the whole world goes crazy. Millions of users, and you know, and I just felt that anyway, people are just gonna use ChatGPT to create content, even more content. But that was not all about it. Google decided that they are not gonna be left out. They have to be in this AI game. And one of the things they thought to do was to destroy content creation, because Google was one of the platforms where true content ever lived. Okay, like, yeah, I know that people talk about social media and all of those things, but the social media algorithm is so strong on entertainment that people hardly learn without equally having the entertainment that cancels out, whatever they've learned. um Maybe that's not exactly what it is, but you can't compare social media to when somebody could go on Google and find a website that teaches them about football without any distraction, that teaches them about marriage without any distraction. That was what you had in the days of Google. But with social media, no, you can't have that, because the algorithm is always going to force something that, just hits your pleasure center in your brain, and you just can't resist the dopamine. I mean, it's happening everywhere. So, you know, and Google destroyed the business. The problem, the real problem right then was that they were telling us, oh, it's a spam update, it's whatever content quality update, it's whatever thing they told us then, when in fact they were actually crushing the content creation business and just destroying everything, telling everybody to go to hell, and there is nothing they can do about it. Anyway, that's what happened, and businesses fell apart. All of us, we had a good life. All of a sudden, we had nothing. Okay, most people had nothing except you had another business to work with, and so ever since then, for most people, for most creatives, it's like, what is tomorrow gonna be like? And I stumbled on something, and so I had to share with people who truly are panicking, because that mindset is what's making too many people do wrong things, take the wrong action. Many people are just going on with this AI thing, testing tool after tool. I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be left behind. But that's the problem, because that mindset is putting us in the wrong place. What I realized by the help of the Holy Spirit is that we have never had a business to start with. Okay, that sounds crazy. It's not 100% true, but it helps the way you think about things, right? So we think that the business, we had a business on, Google was a business. We think that Pinterest was the business. Right now, a lot of people think that YouTube is the business, and all of that. Many people think ChatGPT is the business, Claude is the business, but that's the wrong mindset. Do you know what the business are? Is Sorry, you are the business. You are the business. And until you realize that, you're still gonna keep thinking the wrong thoughts, making the wrong mistakes, getting stuck in the same place. You are the business. See, all those things, they were just platforms, right? Where did the content come from? It came from you, right? It just needed some place to live, and it just needed to get distributed. Where did it live? WordPress. WordPress wasn't the business. You are the business. Your content lived on WordPress. What distributed it? Google distributed it. You are the business. They were just distributing you, and without you, they'd had nothing to distribute. And when you realize that, you you find the ability to get back on your feet and keep doing what you used to do. All right, so you are the creative person, you are the brain behind things, you are the solution giver, you are the solution creator, you are the solution. So what you're gonna do is find ways to keep being a solution, right? Don't jump on tools, please, because that's what most people are doing, jumping on AI, jumping on Google, and Google keeps coming out to tell us, we have an update and that's what's affecting your business. Personally, I just think it's a big lie. It's just a way of wasting people's time, because you can't take us from having 150 to 200,000 users per month to like 50 users to nothing, and then you are telling us it's because of an update. This is no update. This is business is destroyed, and there's nothing we can do with Google. I mean, it's almost 10 minutes and I'm getting tired already. So I don't care anymore, right? I don't care if I have a camera, if I have whatever, whatever. What I realize is that we are the solution, and as long as you have a solution, put it out there. All right, find ways to put it out there. Find ways to build things, to distribute them. Back then it was Google, it was search engine. Probably today it's YouTube, and it's gonna be something else. Who knows what AI tool is gonna come on and just give us something to deal with? Okay, so and then the other thing we have to realize is, um, don't put your eggs in one basket. Uh, there is no platform in the world that can sustain you forever. I don't care what it is. So you have to be able to be ready to build your business. Create something that can stand even when other things are not there. Okay, so while you build your business on people's platform, build a business that has total control from you. Okay, try to build some of that total control from your end. Okay, or at least distribute the sources of income. Okay, use something to build something to build something, so that in the end you don't find yourself depending just on YouTube, just on AI, just on search engine. Okay, so I mean, this I think is going to help us get back to our feet and do what we are used to doing, because I can tell you there are so many good creatives who have been shut up, and then all we are left is to deal with is so much slop and aimless, useless content that are just out there on there just for the sake of the money. And I can tell you for free, we are heading towards a deteriorating society, and that's not some place I want to live in. So I'm just really here encouraging every good creator out there, please get back to your feet, build something to your feet, build something good, build something useful. Remember, ChatGPT is not the business, right? The content, the WordPress, the search engine, the YouTube, those things are not the business. You are the business. All right, so keep creating, keep making that money. um, I've been off for a while, so I think this helps me get started. So thank you for watching. So if you have something to say to encourage somebody, uh, just put it out there, put it there in the comment section. Let's encourage ourselves, let's get ourselves up, let's build something, let's do something. Okay. Thank you for watching. Sorry, my name is Ikemi Robert. I used to be a blogger until ChatGPT came and Google went wild. But now I build websites. That's just what I do. But then the uncertainty always hits, so I had to find a way to rethink things and reposition my mind and myself for whatever's coming up. And I thank God, I thank the Holy Spirit for helping me through. And it's gonna be good, guys. Okay, so thank you. Do take care of yourself.